What's going on, famous entertainment motivated HK Lucky Mary back with another Gamecock news update today. Yes, I'm in my black shirt, black work shirt. I am talking about Shane Beamer and his voice is becoming bigger as the state of gambling in college football is being talked about. He gave us his opinion, so we're gonna read about that and also do a few other things, man. But before I go any further, here's what I need you to do. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, get notification bell, let you know every time I drop a video. 3, share the video, helps out a ton. Also, check out my Patreon. That's how you support the channel. Go to patreon.com/Lucky Murray. Let's get into this. Man. So I'm just going to read a quick article. This is from the state newspaper. It says, the Shane Beamer offseason caravan is off and running. Beamer held his 4th event of the annual Welcome Home Tour on Tuesday in Aiken, where he visited with local reporters and answered questions about some of the most precedenting questions hanging over college football. Here's a rundown of the topics Beamer breached on. All right. So we're going to read a few of them. He says, gambling in sports. He says, while it remains illegal to bet on sports in the state of South Carolina, gambling has become increasingly mainstream nationwide over the past few years. Most recently, that's led to scandals at Alabama, Iowa, and Iowa State involving players and coaches allegedly betting on games and or providing information on bettors. So what we're going to do. So here's what Shane Beamer says. We haven't had a discussion from an SEC standpoint in the wake of these scandals, Beamer said, but it's something that we always, from a university standpoint, try and be aware of, try to stay on top of, try to educate our guys throughout the school year. Here we guys, reminding coaches that we can't beat on the NCAA tournament when March Madness comes around. That's a pretty standard email that you get. Right, talks about unlimited official visits for football recruits. The NCAA approved sweeping changes to football recruiting in April 14. They included allowing recruits an unlimited number of official visits. Prospects student athletes were previously limited to just 5 official visits. He said, I'm not a fan of an unlimited official visits, Beamer said. I mean, I think by the time the official visit comes around, guys, prospects have got it narrowed down. They know the 3, 4, 5 schools that are interested in. We signed guys who took 1 official visit or 2 official visits. It gets tiresome, I think, for players taking official visits, and then if you're taking 10, you're missing days of school, and at some point, and things like that as well. So I'm not a fan of that. That's one kind of came out of nowhere. There wasn't a lot of discussion that we had as coaches and administrators about that one. And it says, with South Carolina bringing back players from the transfer portal. So this is a big rule. So it says, under current rules, let's talk about this. Players who enter the transfer portal are allowed to return to their current schools without penalty. That's led to persistent rumors of players entering the transfer portals in hopes of scooping out potential NIL deals from other programs and what, it's like free agents in college football, right? So here's what Shane Beamer says. I think every situation different, Beamer says. I think a lot of that is based on what was a particular person's status on the team before they went in the portal. Why did they go into the portal? Were they getting pressure from the outside from different people to go in the portal? Why do they want to come back? What are their former teammates going to say about them? So he says he thinks of every different situations. So let's talk about this, man. Let's keep going. Really quick. Touched on a lot of different things, but I think main thing is the fact that, Shane Beamer voice way supreme. I think unlimited visits is kind of stupid. I think they're trying to cover their tails as far as NIL, so they're trying to give kids unlimited visits. Like, listen, I believe Shane Beamer says after 4 or 5, you pretty much know where you're gonna go. Will they take back players? I know that Jordan Birch was a rumor that he wants to come back to South Carolina. Haven't seen nothing on that whatsoever, but I do think that these are the very topics that we need to talk about. So let me know what you think about this comment section below. Also subscribe, check out the Patreon. They helps out the video a ton. But let me know what you think about these different topics. But once again, it's an entertainer, motivated, educated, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Mary back with another Gamecock news update. Hey y'all let me know what you think about this comment section below. But like always, till next time, people.